Hello. You don't own your car. You don't own your house. You don't even own your phone. The bank does. And that's not a conspiracy. That's just the system you were born into. We were told slavery ended hundreds of years ago, but in reality, it just changed form. It became invisible. It became debt. This video isn't about fear, it's about power. Because once you understand how modern debt actually works, you can stop being owned and start owing. Watch next. By the end of this video, you'll understand how debt quietly controls almost every part of modern life, how the wealthy use the same system to get richer instead of trapped, and how new technologies from AI to decentralized finance are rewriting the rules of money right now. This isn't financial advice. It's a reality check. If you can see what's really happening, you can make moves others can't even imagine. Watch next. Debt is not a bug in the system. It is a system. Every dollar in circulation is someone's debt. That's how the modern economy is structured. If all debts were paid off tomorrow, there'd be no money left. The system needs you to owe so it can grow. Credit cards, car loans, student loans, mortgages. These are not just financial tools. They're chains. Soft, shiny, comfortable chains that keep you playing the same game forever. But here's the twist. The rich use those same chains as leverage. The poor borrow to consume. The middle class borrows to survive. The wealthy borrow to multiply. Debt itself isn't evil. Ignorance about debt is. The game changes once you understand the rules. Watch next. When you borrow to buy liabilities, things that lose value, that's bad debt. When you borrow to buy assets, things that create value, that's smart debt. A person buys a 70K car on credit. It loses value the second it leaves the lot. Another person uses that same 70K as leverage to buy a small business. Now the debt works for them. This is what I call the ownership flip. It's a mental switch between being owned and becoming an owner. Banks love lending to people who know how to multiply money. That's why the system feels unfair. It rewards understanding, not effort. Watch next. Now we are entering the digital debt age. Everything you use, your phone, your Netflix subscription, even your car, software runs on microcredit ecosystems. AI and algorithms track your behavior, predict your risk, and price your access to financial opportunity. But the same AI that tracks you can also empower you. You can use automation and AI tools to build cash-flowing systems, from algorithmic trading to digital real estate. The goal isn't to escape the system, it's to own your position inside it. Because when you understand debt, you can openize it. That can build empires if you're the one issuing it, not consuming it. The next generation of millionaires won't be people who avoid debt. They'll be people who design it. Watch next. Most people aren't living in a democracy. They're living in a debtocracy. Governments owe trillions. Corporations owe trillions. And that's fine, because they use that as a strategy, not a trap. If you're not thinking in terms of ownership, leverage, and cash flow, you're not playing the same game. You're playing Monopoly with people who built the board. Once you realize this, your life changes. You stop chasing money. You start building systems. You stop working for your lifestyle. Your lifestyle starts working for you. Watch next. The next time someone says, "I own this," smile a little, because true ownership doesn't mean you paid for it. It means it pays you. Start small. Pay attention to where your money sleeps, who earns interest of your spending, and how you can flip that dynamic. Educate yourself on assets, leverage, and cash flow, because in a world built on debt, knowledge is your true currency. Watch next. If you just stepped outside the matrix, now what you do with that awareness will define your future. This is Yerzhan Wealth. We don't chase money, we study how it moves. Stay curious, stay strategic, and always be in the future of wealth. Goodbye.